Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Remember, these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, and make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary below in the description box in order to do so. You may email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information from there. You may also follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. And if you're interested in joining as a member, there's a link also where you can click on that and it'll show you the options I have available as well as what comes with each option. So I do hope to see you over on memberships. If not, thank you for your continued support here. I truly do appreciate you. With that being said, let's hop to it and find out what is today's daily dice in regards to career and finances. So Source, what is today's daily dice in regards to career and finances? What messages do you have for us today in regards to career and finances? 10th house, Mercury, Pisces. Okay. Do you do something in regards to the spiritual realm? You don't have to, okay? It's just that that's the first message that came through, is that you're like a life coach, or you're a Reiki healer, or you're someone that works in the spiritual field as a healer, energy healer. Yeah, they're saying an energy healer, like that's something that's coming in. You could be in the healing industry, right? Like the medical industry. You could be a nurse. I'm seeing someone that works for like a nursing home. Yeah. That there's some sense of needing to communicate what it is that you want. You have an idea in mind of where you would like things to go. And maybe you have the ability to make a changing decision, and maybe you don't, but you have an idea of how you would like things to go, and you're getting recognized for the amount of work that you've been putting in. Like, you are someone that's stable, that is trustworthy, that is reliable, but above all of that, there's an energy coming in that you're consistent, right? Like, whereas all those other things are super important, the number one thing that most anybody looks for in life is consistency. And you're consistent. Even when you have something happen, you still come back and you maintain consistency. Even if you have to take time off, you come back, you maintain consistency. Like, that's the energy that's coming through here. And so there's some sort of change that's coming. And this has been a week-long underlying message, is change, but there's something here that you have to vocalize with the people that are in your industry, whether that's with your clients, whether that's with your bosses, whether that's with your coworkers, whatever the case may be. There's something here that you need to vocalize, that change. You're like, I would like things to go in this direction, and recognizing that your ideas hold weight. They do hold bearing, right? You need to believe that so that when you come forward and speak whatever it is that you have some sort of dream, some sort of idea, like it's something that is within your third eye chakra right now that you would like to put into this physical realm. But without speaking it out, how can it ever come into existence? You have to really believe in yourself right now. You know, don't feel guilty. Don't feel ashamed for changing what you're doing. Like, that's the biggest message here, is not feeling guilty or ashamed for wanting this change or for choosing this change. So, like, if you're not in the spiritual industry or even the medical industry and you just own your own business, or you work for a big business, there's like a change here, but there's also this underlying feeling of like, oh my gosh, like, maybe they're not going to like me now because this is what we have to do. Or maybe you're within policies, like you write policies and you have to change a policy, and there's this fear that's coming up, or like, what are people going to think of me? Or like, how is this going to affect everybody that relies on me? Right? So I'm saying, like, there's consistency here, but they're saying to speak it out regardless, because you are bringing a good change. Like, this is something that's good, even if it doesn't benefit everybody right off the bat, or if people feel like it's going against them. It's really not, okay? Like, in the long run, they'll see that this was actually very beneficial to them. This could be like dress code. This could be, that is so random, right? So random, but it makes sense for someone. This could also be like changing the direction of your business. This could be changing even the position that you're in. Right? Changing the position that you're in and moving to somewhere else. It's like, if you don't vocalize that, then how will anyone ever know that that's what you want? And it's been inspired to you, like with Pisces energy here next to Mercury. This is something that's been inspired for you to do, okay? North node or south node. We have destined to release. Yeah, releasing your fears that are attached to this. You're being given help. Exactly. This is something that you were inspired to do. So that means that it's meant for you on your journey to not fear the change, is what I'm hearing. Don't fear the change. But change is scary, you know, and if you watch Daily Dice, like, you know, this has been a message for the week. And sometimes they do that. Like, sometimes the dice, no matter the topic, it will have an underlying message that's really the theme of the week, you know? Yeah, it's a cycle. This is a cycle of being afraid of the inspiration that you've been getting. You know, I'm feeling like frustrated because it's like you didn't voice it before, and then you didn't voice it, or you didn't make it a reality in your life, or you didn't go towards that. And then seeing someone else do it, and you're like, oh, they stole my idea. But then you realize that they couldn't have stole your idea because you never even told anybody. Right? Like, how did they know? Like, I never even told anybody, but that was my idea. Like, I got that months and months and months ago. You know, like we have 44 coming out with Reclaim Your Power. Yeah. This is something that will help make you feel more stable on your journey. Turn knowledge into wisdom with Wolf Spirit here. Hey, this is an uncomfortable time for you, but it's worth it. It's worth what's coming next, okay? It's worth you doing what you need to do for yourself so that you can have what it is that you want. We have stillness flipping over. Spend time in the silence. Spend time with Source. And recognizing that this is just a new beginning. And it's always darkest before dawn. Okay? Let's see what these are. And then we'll get some career and finance cards out. Nurture, comfort, and protection. With Cancer energy. You are protected. But it's time for you to nurture this idea. If you don't nurture it, someone else will. It's like we think, oh, we're the only ones that get inspired for certain things. And it's like, no, you're a perfect vessel to create this. But if you don't, someone else will be inspired instead who's ready and willing to go towards that. That's just the way it works, right? This is expression. Express and embody truth. This is a part of your journey. You're meant to do this. Oh my gosh, I cannot with you, Source. This is so incredible. We have number 44 again with Truth and Jekyll. So we have 44 twice from two different decks. They're both the animal decks. Both came out. Reclaim Your Power and Truth. So again, this is a truth. This is something, embody truth, self-express, right? Sit in the stillness. I'm going to put these next to each other because that's really profound. Source is giving this to you, and I feel like Source is just reiterating that, yeah, if you don't take this opportunity, I'm going to give it to someone else. And it's nothing against you. Like, it's not like, oh, well, so sorry. It's just, I really need this out in the world. This is really helping us raise our vibration, right? We're all connected. Like, that even just goes to show you when you've seen things like that where you're like, someone stole my idea, but how could they have stolen my idea? Like, I've never met them in my life before. Like, how would they have ever even known about it? Because I never told anybody. That is proof that we're all connected. It's kind of like, not really like a hive mind, but the collective mind is a real thing. Like, we are all really connected, and you have the opportunity to let go of your limitations. We have limitations flipping over here, right? First line here, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with some careful thought or simply choosing something better for you. Let go of your limitations and embody your truth here, right? Outside forces, exactly. Unknown forces are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. Never fear. Source is here. Oh, it's a career and finances, and we totally went. It's very spiritual. This is a very spiritual. Maybe you own a very spiritual business, and it's like Source is trying to shift you back to your highest good. And, you know, sometimes we get distracted, or sometimes we get, you know, okay. We feel like if we go the way that we want to go, like something's wrong. Like we've been so used to denying ourselves that we even deny ourselves in the places like that, like our business, right? Peacemaker. You're being called to apply diplomacy and tact to a difficult situation. So you're going to be a peacemaker in this situation. You're going to be bringing clarity to a lot of people. Yeah, they want you to vocalize this. Like Source is helping guide you here. This could even be you solving somebody's issue for them, or solving a big situation like that. Okay, they obviously want this one first. Beginning. It's a new beginning, right? This is beginning, a new beginning. Flashback. Your past returns, right? You may work with a previous coworker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. So this could be something coming back from the past, like an idea coming back from the past where you're like, oh man, it's coming back around. Like you're getting inspired for that. Remember, no one can bring it out like you, but it doesn't mean that someone can't create the situation that Source is looking for in the first place, right? And we have to remember that as we go along. Slow, making slow progress, but you're getting there. This is going to be slowly coming together for you, okay? It's not meant to happen fast. The office, delegating more can help you increase your earnings. So, creating a plan, okay? Creating a plan, delegating energy and work, okay? That maybe you have that idea. Maybe it's helping everybody be more productive in a easier way, right? Teacher. You have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. So this is something that you're going to be teaching others. This is something that you're going to be gifting to others. We see that here with Mercury. You have to vocalize this, though. There's a deep truth that's coming out here. And this is something that's really powerful that Source wants you to bring through. That you overcoming your fears here is the best thing that you can do for yourself, and just trust in the process. It's not about perfection. It's not about sliding into home in 2 seconds. This is about you taking your time and really pouring your time and energy into this. You've done that before in so many different situations. This is just a new beginning coming in that requires you to do so. Maybe like, I don't have enough space and time, and they're like saying, we're not asking you to put 8 hours a day towards this. We're asking you to put a little bit of time and effort towards this so that you can manifest this into your reality, because it is something that you want, and eventually things will shift for you, and this will become the main focus of your attention, okay? So this is what I have for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave 4444 down below and say, I allow myself to embrace the truth of my journey and follow my intuitive notions. Give me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your messenger, Source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.